All right, bookworms and constant readers, welcome back to Final Girl Horror. I'm Chelsea, and today we have another film review from the 1001 Movies You Must See Before You Die book. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave a link up here to the playlist so you can learn all about it. I make a video talking about the book, and then you can watch the films that I have reviewed so far. Today we are on film number 23. This one is called Aquirre, The Wrath of God. Before I get started, like I say in all of these reviews, these are not ranked. The book did not rank these movies. It starts in the 1900s and it goes to the 2020s. The list I'm following is in the front of the book. It goes in alphabetical order. We are in the A's. So, Aquirre, The Wrath of God. This was from 1972. It's an hour and 35 minutes long. And if you want to watch it, it's on Tubi. So, director and cast. Director is Werner Herzog. Not only is he a director, but he's also an actor. When you see this guy, you will recognize him from a bunch of films. As an actor, the two big ones that I have seen of his, he is in The Mandalorian. If you've seen that Star Wars TV show on Disney Plus, The Mandalorian, he is in, I believe he's only in the first season. He might be in the second season too, but I know he's in the first season. And he's also in the Tom Cruise movie, Jack Reacher. He's the bad guy in that film. Some of his notable movies that he has directed, he did a movie with Nicolas Cage called Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans. He did a movie with, I can't think of the actor's name now. He played Batman, Christian Bale, Rescue Dawn, and he did a vampire movie called Nosferatu the Vampire in 1979. The three main, what they call stars, I didn't recognize any of these actors. You have Klaus Kinski, who plays Aquirre. He was in Nosferatu the Vampire. He was in the Clint Eastwood Western For a Few Dollars More. Rai Guerrera plays Don Pedro. I didn't know any of the films that he'd been in. They are all Latin films. And Helen Rojo, who plays Inez, I didn't recognize her either or know any of her films. They're all Latin films, but they're numerous Latin films. So if you've watched a lot of Latin films, you would probably recognize these two. Are there any horror connections? There are a lot of horror connections. So, Werner Herzog in 1979 directed Nosferatu the Vampire. Klaus Kinski, he was the vampire in that film, and he has played Count Dracula in numerous films. He was in an 86 horror movie called Crawl Space. In 1970, he played Count Dracula in an Italian film titled Count Dracula. And then another Italian film in 1988, Nosferatu in Venice. He plays the Count in that as well. Helen Rojo also did some horror films. Darker Than Night in 1975. Mary, Mary, Bloody Mary in 1975. Don't Panic in 87, and Queen Doll in 72. So what is this film about? So this film is about the Spanish explorers and conquistadors. They are looking for the lost city of gold, El Dorado. And it's their journey through the jungle and what they encounter. When things get really tough, the leader of this expedition is like, we're done. We're going to turn back. We're going to come back here with better supplies, more men, and try this again. Well, Aquirre is this soldier, and I think he's like the captain of the soldiers. He's not having any of that. He stages a mutiny. He fatally wounds the commander, and his second is taken captive. And Aquirre rallies the troops and is like, we are going to find this city of gold, and we're going to take it over, and we're going to keep all of the wealth for ourselves, and then we're going to push on, and we're going to build an army, and we're going to take Mexico from Cortez, and basically he's going to become like his own empire. But he's smart, and he nominates another person in the group to be like their leader, their ruler. Even gives him the title of emperor. And they continue on their journey, and it is just stubbornness and will. Like they start getting sick, they start dying of malaria, they run out of food. All this stuff keeps happening, and Aquirre is like, no, we're going to keep going. We're not stopping. And it's this whole like epic quest on them trying to find this El Dorado and what they go through on their journey. It's a really cool film. I really enjoyed it. It's kind of long, even though it's only hour and 35 minutes. It seems longer than that, and it seems that it's kind of drawn out. I don't know that they could have. I guess they could have made it shorter, but it's that kind of standard run time for a film. Hour and 35, hour and 45 minutes. 2 hours or less is kind of like that ideal movie time. I don't know. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It was a good movie. The dude who plays Aquirre, he doesn't talk very much in the film, but he has such a presence. He doesn't have to talk. It reminded me of that line from Goodfellas about Paulie. How Paulie, didn't move really fast because Paulie didn't have to move for anybody. That's kind of how Aquirre is. He's very intimidating. Tell me, have you seen this film? What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? This film was actually on the checklist twice because it has an American title, Aquirre, the Wrath of God, and it has a Spanish title. So I thought that was interesting. That's all I have for you in this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're almost there. We're in the 70s now. Hit the bell so you know when new videos come out. That is all I have for you. Till next time, watch more movies and read more books.